Good morning.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise it just a touch. Just a touch. Can I raise it just a touch? No, it's not this one. Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm gonna raise this.
Everybody's like, hi, yo, hi, good morning from Canada. Oh my God, good luck. Hello, hi everyone, morning.
Hello.
Go and eat the markers. I wouldn't recommend that. Hope everyone has a great day. Good morning. Yep, 320 markers. Good morning. Nurbik is here. Oh my God, so many of you. Here we have a Bethany. I'm about to watch a guy organizing, says Jimmy Loomy. This is my first live, says Song Verbal. Oh, well, you're in for a completely different try today than what we normally do.
Yeah, this has to be done before I do anything with these.
Yep.
And I have a feeling this is gonna take.
I would have a meltdown trying to sort this as Riley.
Right?
I do not think he's going to try the Tombow lettering set. However, I may have some journaling news soon that I can tell you about, which is kind of a little exciting. And we may be trying some more journaling supplies. Hey, Richard's here. Emma's here.
Hi, Richard. Hi, Emma. Should we get started?
Oh my God. Everybody's like freaking out. Yeah.
Is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. So first of all, this one is the colorless blender. So I'm going to put this one aside. Let's take some of these lighter ones.
Oh my God, I love the markers. I'm late right now, but I need to turn it to my work tomorrow.
Okay, so the first.
Good luck. It seems you're gonna need it.
Yeah, the first thing I noticed is that there are no places, like there's no slots for them.
Deep breaths, Scott.
Deep breaths.
So what are they? Individual pockets?
No, it's just like this is one pocket, and
That's
so
what
they
I'm
could
saying.
just yeah.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna.
So wait, I have a question. What if you pull? Are you pulling out? What are you pulling out first?
Pulling out the grays.
Okay. So do I need to go get a box maybe from the garage for you to put them all in?
No, it's fine. I'll just put them in sections on the table.
Oh my God, you guys! You can see his table already, dude. Where are you gonna put everything? You still have sketchbooks and glasses and all the things on the table.
Dude, I'll be okay.
Oh my God, you guys. Looks so painful to organize. I could not deal with this many markers and the disorganized colors.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Scott. I love your artwork. This seems overwhelming. Emma says, deep breaths, Scott. Deep breaths.
Thank you. I honestly, genuinely feel that this may very well take us all 90 minutes. So.
And just for the record, I said he's going to kill you guys. He's going to kill you guys by just sorting markers. So, to make it more fun, ask us anything you want to ask us. And we will do our best to answer any question you want to ask us. I do reserve the right to not answer certain questions should they be too personal.
Okay, what I don't like is right now how they're just kind of all falling around.
I told you, let me get you something to put them in.
No, honey, I'm saying there's nothing to hold them up.
I know. And that's just that first little cubby. Yay, more organization. I love that, says Gail. Shriyashi says, I was sleeping. My sister woke me up shouting, wake up, Scott's here. Literally gave me a heart attack. ASMR session. That is correct. Oh no, that organizing is going to take so long. Who's your favorite characters to draw?
I like drawing Snape, Wonder Woman, Gandalf, things like that.
What about cardboard space dividers? Good thought.
Yeah.
For those of you who are here and this is your first live,
I don't do this every day.
He does not do this every day.
Yeah.
Do this, like,
Ohuhu sent this to me, and I opened it up and went, oh, this won't do. There's no way. Can you guys see everything okay?
Oh, Make it warm, cold, neutral, neon, pastels, and randoms.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with the light yellows and pinks.
I don't even know how to start off.
I don't know. That's just what I'm gonna do.
Okay, let's see. Before we talk more about the markers, the question is, can you recommend some good watercolor brands for beginners?
Yeah, there's Winsor & Newton has a Cotman brand, which is a student version. And you can get a really nice travel kit for $25. There's a link in our art supplies section. Plus, Grabby has a great set that they did with.
In conjunction with Scott.
Yeah, you can get for $25. You can get a pen, you can get paper, you can get everything, pencil,
and watercolors, and a brush.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a starter set in your pocket. And no, we don't get paid to hawk this. We built this with Grabby so that you guys could have a set. And if you use the code that's on our website, you will get the kit for $25. I think it's $29, and then there's a discount code, and you'll get it for $25. We just want to make the supplies available to you guys. Okay, so Bruce says, what do you think is the best brand for markers? Do you have a preference? And I would say, I would add the caveat of the ones you've tried so far.
Yeah.
What
so I have tried Copic, I have tried Crayola, I've tried Ohuhu, I've tried Artbeak. And I think for the price, Artbeak is the best. I have not tried these yet. I've only tried the chisel brushes.
Are these a brush tip?
These are brush tips, so I will try.
Show us what the brush tip looks like really quick. Just pick one. Oh, nice. Okay. Does it have another end on it?
Yeah, it'll be the chisel.
Oh, okay, so it's a chisel with a brush tip. Got it.
Yeah.
The other ones were just chisel tip?
Yes. That's the one that I did. Yeah.
The Israel guy. Okay. Are there a lot of drawings you make that you don't show us in videos?
Not anymore. I mean, pretty much everything I draw now, I will show you. I think everything I do now becomes content.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Even his travel journal. He has tried Copics.
Yeah, I have tried Copics. I owned a set. I wound up giving them away.
Friskus sent you a tip.
Oh, thank you.
It says good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
You have plans on trying Copic markers?
I did. I had a set, and they were okay.
Now, that being said, Scott did tell me this morning that he was very fond of the Ohuhu paper that he did in the
Yeah, their paper's really good. So I think what I might do is I might group.
Our dog's name is Arwen.
These.
What color are you going to do next? They want to
I
know.
don't know. Okay, so I think this will be this group. Then I should do ones with more of the reds in the next group. So let's move.
Don't forget the grays that you already stuck on the table.
Yeah.
What drawing paper or book do you recommend?
It depends on medium. So yesterday you saw I was trying a mixed medium sketchbook, which I don't normally use. For me personally, I like to use watercolor sketchbooks for watercolor, and marker sketchbooks for markers, and hot press for gouache, that kind of thing. So for me, it's very specific to the medium that I'm going to be working in. So I would recommend that. At least that's for me.
Jamie Brown says, I see we chose Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
We did indeed. This is Scott's idea of a good time today.
I don't really enjoy this.
Quite sure why he decided to go this insane. I would have preferred something like, Wildlife Wednesday or, but here we are, folks. Hear me out. Test them on paper and sort them off the shades on the paper.
Yes. I just, that's a whole step further than I'm willing to take. Also, we did hear back from Ohuhu, who saw the first video, and they actually said that they are going to look into changing the colors of the caps to match what the markers actually look like.
That is correct. Yep, they said they are sending it.
I don't know if it's hyperbole or not, but
product and development team. That is what they are doing. Let's see. I love your drawing.
let's see.
What's the best way to learn drawing? I like your drawing. That's Sangita.
The best way to learn drawing is by doing it. Draw what you see. Don't draw out of your head. A lot of artists like to just draw out of their imagination, which is wonderful to do, but it is not going to help you improve in your drawing.
There's been a lot of parents who have asked us how can they help their kids learn to draw better. And, you know, would you do drawing classes and things like that? And obviously you don't, but a couple of my suggestions have been like a couple of our museums here have art classes, and they do art classes for not only adults, but they do art classes for kids where they come in and they, you know, look at works of art or they look at a certain period of time. And do you think those would be things that you would recommend for people who want more of a formal class situation as opposed to just drawing everything? Because sometimes people like something a little more formal.
Yeah, I mean, there are always classes that you can take, always. And you can do stuff like that. But I think most of the time people are asking what they can do on their own. But yeah, if there's a good school and you want to take classes, I would say 100% please take them.
We start the streams every day at 9 a.m. Central Time. It's super cool that you're autistic. You found out you're autistic. I was diagnosed at 1.5 years old.
Oh, wow.
Pizza or nachos? Oh, don't make me choose.
Pizza.
Don't make me choose. I can't choose. Probably pizza, but I don't know. Nachos are good. It depends on the day. I did see Turning Red, and I loved it. Have you ever done a drawing or painting of a character from a musical?
I did Hamilton, and I did Little Shop of Horrors, and I did who's the butcher, the barber, the Sweeney Todd. Yeah, we did Sweeney Todd.
I don't draw realism. I have a very mixed style, so I kind of take reference from a picture and draw it in my style.
That's what I do.
That's
yeah.
That's great. It's how you see the world. Scott really loved to say Ohuhu.
Oh,
they loved his using the goofy in the thing. They thought that was very clever, and it made them all smile and laugh. They got a kick out of that, so that was really funny.
All right.
I don't know where he comes up with this stuff, people, but
I'm gonna make this one. This
Do
side
you have
here.
a favorite shade out of this set?
Oh, I haven't touched them yet.
I don't even know how you pick a favorite. Oh my god, how would you even pick? Do you follow H. Nichols by any chance?
No, I've never heard of them.
He does play video games. He plays Overwatch and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Hi from Finland. What are your favorite color combinations?
I like
That's a great question.
purple and orange, teal and yellow are good too.
I've been listening to you tell me that purple and orange go together for 30 years, and it just makes me cringe every time.
Purple and orange, purple and orange.
No, it does. It just makes me cringe. I just don't understand it. How did you learn how to draw?
Oh, just practice. There's just practice. You're just looking at stuff and you're just drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing.
Okay. Jedi Saint says, I always had a problem with the caps on Ohuhu. That's good to hear. Have you ever come across Grumbacher notebooks before? You can remove the page from the notebook and then put them back in the notebook.
No, I haven't.
But I'm intrigued, and I have a pen and I'm writing this down. I am intrigued.
This is a very interesting color. It's called red gray.
Red gray. Well,
red gray.
Swatch it. You can't just say that and then not swatch it.
There's blue gray. green gray. You have lots of grays. Interesting. All right, let's get some browns over here.
Don't forget you had all those grays on the side of the.
Yeah, I've been keeping a thing of grays. All right, so as far as warm colors go, it feels like there's less warm colors and more cool colors.
We are waffle people, Emily, unless they're pigs in a blanket, which is waffles with sausages in the middle, and then I'm all about it.
I
But
found
I
some
do
more
always
ones.
use Winsor and Newton watercolors. Just curious. That's Allison.
Oh, the reason why I use Winsor and Newton watercolors is because they are well established and well respected as being a brand that has longevity. And I'm looking for, like, if I create a piece of art, I want it to last a long time. And so that's what I'm looking for. Is I'm looking for something with a bit more permanence.
Oh, I know today's Winnie the Pooh Day. Did you tag us in your drawing? If you did, we'll be able to find it. Otherwise, we will have a really hard time finding it. I do have a favorite piece of Scott's art. Do you have it there?
Hold on, let me hit stop.
That is my favorite piece of Scott's art. It's
a bigger piece. This is just a print.
It's like 20 by 24 or something like that. I still have to have it framed to put in the wall in my office. What is your favorite drawing that you've made?
Probably the Animal Crackers movie poster.
I don't know that we've ever looked at what our love languages are. I don't know. I don't think we have. Let's see.
So I'm gonna go greens here.
I don't know if you have a favorite shade from this set yet, do you?
No, I haven't even tried it yet.
What's your favorite drawing that you've made?
Probably the Animal Crackers movie poster.
Daniel would like to see your favorite pages out of How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way.
Oh God. Yeah, I'd have to look it up to show you.
Let's see. Gonna organize my Ohuhus too, says Ben. Are you interested in sports?
Yeah. I played hockey. I've played soccer. I've played golf.
Are you organizing them because of your autism, or are you organizing them because it just drives you crazy, or because why are you organizing them?
I don't know if I know. I don't know why. I just feel like I need to. And I don't know enough about my autism yet to say this is why I'm doing it.
Yeah, I probably am acts of service. Yeah. Do you still keep up with Star Trek these days? I like the covers you've made.
Yeah, we really like Brave New Worlds. Is that the name of the show?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show. So we're looking forward to seeing more of it.
Yeah. Right now we're watching Ghosts. We're catching up on all the episodes.
Yeah.
And they're funny. I like them. Sharks or whales? That's not fair. Because sharks are cool and creepy, and whales are just cool because they're so big. Why did you start doing art?
I don't know. My mom was an artist. My uncle was an artist, so I think it was just kind of always around.
Let's see. Can the person in the back be a little closer or talk higher or extra clear? Okay, sorry, I'll talk a little bit louder with the questions. What's the shape you use in your drawings?
Circle, I guess.
Oh, you know what? I was going to ask you that too. Do you have another record that you can use to make a circle?
Yeah, I always use the Something About You by Level 42.
Okay. How come you never gave up on drawing? Oh, trust me, he wanted to.
I did for a decade, honestly. I stopped drawing for quite a while.
Please suggest some budget brush pens. Okay. So.
Well, budget depends on your budget, because for me, $2.65 is cheap. So, and that's how much the pens that I use are.
Those are the zebra brush pens, and we get those on jetpens.com, but you can also find those on Amazon, I believe, as well. Ruby asks, what should I know before getting into markers?
Know that markers are not permanent. They're a very temporary medium. They might last you 10 years. And so they're not, you're not going to see, if you're just doing stuff for commercial reasons, like you're creating stuff for you, that's totally fine. Just want you to know that they're not very permanent.
Have you ever done watercolors without inking?
Yeah, I did before I started adding the ink. It was fun. It was good.
Have you ever tried to do a bullet journal or whatever they're called?
Me personally, no.
I've tried to do a bullet journal. I don't do well with making my own calendars. I don't have the patience for it. But I use a very similar type of, I have two things that I use to track all my things every day. One is like my to-do list notebook, which I sort of use a little bit of.
Oh, hey, hold on.
What?
This color is Dragonwell Tea.
No, get out of here. Let me see it. Give it to me. I have to try it. Give it to me right now. No way. It's exactly what it's called. Oh, wow. Yep. Looks a little more, it looks like it would be a green tea, is what it would be. And does it bleed through regular notebook paper? Oh yeah, baby. It bleeds right through regular notebook paper. But that's a great name. Okay.
I'll need that back.
You will. Sorry. Look, it goes right through the paper. As a sketchbook idea, maybe you could do something with the different LGBTQ plus flags.
Yes, we did that a bit with the hair journal. I'd like to do that again.
I don't know that you have a favorite color in here yet, but I like that dragon tea. That was cool. What was the most difficult piece of art you've ever made?
Probably the Animal Crackers movie poster. Okay, I'm going to start just piling these in here.
Where can I find these markers? Okay, these markers, we have a link on our site. They gave us a discount code of 20% off. You can buy them at Ohuhu.com.
Yeah.
Or you can buy them on Amazon. So you can find them in either place. But they did give us a 10% discount if you buy them on Ohuhu.com. So, and no, we don't get anything back for that. But we did want the discount code for you guys. What's your opinion on purple and green?
I mean, that's not my. Everybody has their own personal color palette. That purple and green don't go together for me.
That is not true.
What?
The Hulk is green and he wears purple pants.
I understand that. I said for me. I'm not the Hulk.
Yeah, but that just proves that they go together. The Hulk's been around.
You can make any colors go together. Okay. All right. So other than the clear, okay, this is a good first pass to kind of just get stuff.
Close. Oh my God.
I'm saying getting them in some sort of order. Okay. Well, the grays are here, the greens, the blues and purples. These are supposed to be browns, but there's just not enough browns. So I'm going to start here and then start moving them across here.
Let's see. Mr. Sunshine says, Grand Rising, Skandana, Happy New Year. Glad to be able to join you again. I purchased a set of the zebra brush pens from your recommendation and I love them. Thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Stefan says, I appreciate you organizing them, though. The scrambled rainbow messes with my brain. He opened the lid and it was just chaos. And I do not have autism. And I was like, I can't hang with this. I can't hang with this. It's just a mess. Like, it's just, oh my God. My specialty is to question people. They get very annoyed by it. It's a good thing today is ASMR QA session. Advice on how to draw waves more accurately. I've had difficulty with them.
That's not something I've done a lot, but when I have done waves, it's seeing them in 3 dimensions that's really been the thing. You got to see them as that shape. and then start rendering them in that way.
Or you can just do it like the Great Way of Kamigawa. That's just a lot of line work that implies that. At least it isn't as bad as the other marker sets.
Yeah.
How often do you draw?
Every day.
What color disgusts you the most in the set?
In this set,
okay, now you are completely out of focus. Completely out of focus. Do something crazy. There you go. Thank you. Why is that green at the very, very bottom of the purples? You're driving people crazy with it. All the way on the
this one.
Move that.
I'm running out of room with some of these spots.
Well,
so
that's
just
not our problem. You have to not give us anxiety while you're reorganizing. I have enough. See, thank you. Please fix the green in the corner. No, we did. It's
I got this yellow here too. Just I was just kind of doing a very rough first pass, people. Plus, they also don't sit in the same spots. They kind of move around, which is a little annoying.
We do not like pineapple on a pizza. Either of us. Y'all going crazy over the one green, but there's a bunch of other colors and other groups.
Yeah.
We're trying.
If you guys don't want me to do this, please do let me know.
Scott, for the love of the art, the green and the blue, haha, you guys are so funny. Can we see your wife draw? Only if you like to see stick people.
Actually, if you look at if you go back to the lives when we were doing the 30 days of national animals, she would draw little hats.
I did make little hats. I did make little hats. That was fun. I had a little help in the background. Wink, wink, Steph nerd. I had a little help. But why is there a marker with no name or number? Where are you seeing that?
This one? This one's just very light.
What the what? Why would they do that?
It's got white on it. I don't know.
We can't see it because you're not holding it under the camera.
Rose beige.
Oh, you're blind and you had to hold it under the light to see it.
I had to see it too, yeah.
Scott, please answer whether or not you like pineapple on a pizza.
I don't, sorry. I'm a very boring, when it comes to food, I'm very, very boring. So do not look to me for any food advice.
Can Donna make little hats for every live? I love them on the national animals. You're funny.
That was way darker.
What's your opinion on my country's local burger joint serving pineapple on burgers?
I think if people like it, God bless them.
If it makes you happy.
Yeah.
Have you ever designed a tattoo?
No, but I have had people use my art as tattoos.
Correct. Several people have asked for that.
All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to get these to stay in any particular order, unfortunately.
Well, that's because there's no little slots for them.
Yeah. So I'm just going to have to do my best.
It's awesome he's arranging them. It's so annoying seeing them misplaced. I love organizing videos. You guys are so funny.
Okay, as long as I'm not boring you.
They don't seem boring. Who's the better artist? Oh my God, it's Scott, hands down. And our boys did get his artistic talent, but they refused to acknowledge it anymore in their lives.
Yeah, my favorite is, you can't make me an artist like you.
Oh God, that was funny. You can't do it. What kind of watercolors do you use that doesn't film over your pen work?
Oh, just any watercolor should be okay, but the Winsor & Newton's really good for that.
And the pens don't bleed. That's why he doesn't have any problems with them.
Yeah.
The zebra brush pens are waterproof, so they don't feather. They don't, do anything like that. Have you ever been to South Africa? No. But we would love to go. I want to buy some alcohol markers just to try them out, but I also want some in high quality. What would you recommend? I am 12, not looking for something expensive. Thanks, and love from Turkey.
I would say, yeah, the Art Beak ones were the cheapest if you can get those. Watercolor is still, if you look at my video from, I think it was last Saturday, about last Friday, about the why I picked watercolors over colored pencil.
Yes.
It's it's technically cheaper to use watercolors than markers or colored pencils, and they last longer. So that's why I did that video, is just to say, I love markers. I think they're great. I love colored pencils. But if you're looking at like watercolors, I can cover a larger area much quicker. I mean, there's so many benefits to watercolors. So that's why I made that video. Okay, let's.
Scott, do you recommend I start with coloring pencils or watercolors? Thanks if you read this. That's animated pork chop, which by the way is a very cute name.
I recommend watercolors. That's my recommendation based on what I learned doing these things.
Okay, Cake asks or says, it's snowing outside where I'm at, and so I'm going to drink some tea and draw, which, by the way, I love that. Also, how do you make TikToks and keep up with uploading? I want to be consistent.
Well, I make one video a day. I try to take a day off if I can, a couple days off if I can, but I just upload the same video to Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. See, this is a bit more green, so I'm going to put this over here with the greens.
What's your favorite animal?
Cheetah.
What advice would you give Ramaza for drawing buildings?
I did a video where I look at them as Legos, and I would do that. I would watch that video and start to see things as little Lego pieces.
Oh my God, I can't believe you've been doing this for 31 minutes. You're killing me. This is, and you guys don't understand, like, he is not the neatest person in the world. Like, there is stuff all over the Hobbit hole, right? He'll just bring stuff down and whatever else. And, oh, I bought a new paint or whatever. And he'll sit on the desk for like 3 weeks until he decides to put it away. And yet he stands here and he's so meticulous about where these markers are going. It just flabbergasts me. Anyway.
It is a little relaxing.
Are you kidding? Really?
Yeah. It'd be better if I can get them into a straight line, because this is, not, they kind of shift. But
he has not reorganized all 320 yet, but he's working on it.
I'm working on it. I'm trying. Let's get the yellows together.
Oh gosh, you guys are so funny. Thanks to you, I've gotten into drawing, still taking baby steps, but I'm turning my head at some cartoon faces. I love you.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Do you have a color here that disgusts you yet?
Usually it is this color.
Oh, it's an olive green.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I love olive green.
I know you do.
You weren't a fan of olive green.
No, it's fine.
I love olive green. My backpack is olive green. I love that color. I don't know why I do, but I do.
Okay, so I'm trying to decide.
I hate the crate that the Ohuhus come in. It's
Oops.
too flimsy.
All right.
Yeah, you just completely.
So I'm trying to decide. Do I move all of these and start with yellows, and then go into these kind of colors, and then into the pinks? I think that might be best.
But you've got yellows down here mixed in with the greens, and you've got yellows next door mixed in with the pinks and reds.
A handful of yellows.
Oh my God.
That need a home. So if I start with yellows, and then into flesh colors, and then into pinks, and then into reds. But
there's yellow down there in the green.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So what I could do is I could go down into pinks.
What is the best paper to use with watercolors?
My favorite is either Arches or Be Creative.
Scott, I love your Hobbit hole. Do you have plans to extend the design to the rest of the house?
That would be really cool, but no, we don't. The Hobbit hole was kind of a once in a lifetime
Build.
Yeah, build. I don't see us getting a chance to do that again.
You never know. Never say never.
Yeah.
Never say never. Make sure all of the same tips are standing up, says Jedi Santos. That's a good one.
Here's what I'm going to do. I am going that's something I'll have to tackle later. I am going to go to the pinks and then go from pinks to reds, no, I need to go to the yellows. So I think I'm going to go pinks.
Oh, Lara wants to make a short about the unorganized markers of Ohuhu.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm recording this.
Oh, absolutely. Did you hit record again?
Yeah.
Will you do something like October in January? I want him to do another something, like 60 days of studying the masters, or do Masters Monday or something like that. So we have something to look forward to every week.
Yeah, because
but someone,
I do nothing for anybody to look forward to.
You don't. I don't look forward to anything anymore. You're just boring me.
Are you not entertained?
Watching you do this right now, I'm actually trying not to bite my nails.
So this is grayish yellow. So
God, see, they keep flopping around. That drives me.
That's the hard part. Like
the
they're not staying in a spot.
Yes, he will make a short about this. Is this the set with the brush tips and the fine tips?
Yeah, no, this is brush tip and chisel tip.
Have you ever accidentally drank your paint water when painting?
No, but
2 times ago.
Monday or
he did put his paintbrush in the tea.
Yeah, actually I put a paintbrush in the tea. I didn't drink it, but I did put it in there.
Seems to be a lot of yellow.
Yeah.
Do you play any instruments?
I don't.
What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is sweet tea.
How many sketchbooks do you have?
A lot.
Yeah. You drew the Beatles a few days ago, and you did draw Kurt, but could you maybe draw all the members of Nirvana?
I could eventually, yeah.
Watching you slot markers into place is incredibly satisfying. I love drawing and I enjoy Poscas very much. You just have to learn how to use Poscas.
Yeah, Poscas I think are going to take a while to figure out.
Are you wearing the one ring?
No, that's just my wedding ring.
Yeah, just that old thing. How has it changed your life to be diagnosed with autism later in life? I'm 34 and working on diagnosis myself. What was that process like, says Catherine?
It's been great to know that there's a reason why you feel the way you feel. Otherwise, I grew up being told everybody feels this way. Just get over it, and that's not true. The sensory overloads, the all the stimulus and all the things are different. And so knowing that definitely helps.
It helps the people that you live with too. Because I used to think for the longest time, I was like, dude, just suck it up. It's not that loud in here. But it didn't affect me the same way it affected him when we would go places or do things. And this last trip we took, because he had his headphones and because he did things that made him happy, he was a completely different person. Like, he had a good time. He was relaxed. I was like, hey, let's get a snack and walk over here. And he had his headphones on. He was like, okay, no problem. It was just a completely different experience because he was more relaxed and happy, which then makes the whole experience for everybody better because that person's not super stressed all the time.
Yeah.
It's not fun when one person's having a good time and the other person's all stressed out and you don't know why. You think that you're doing something wrong, or you think that they're miserable, and they really are, but it's not their fault. So anyway, it helps the whole situation.
See, The way that I like to do it is to put all the colors that I'm going to use together, like the pinks and the whatnot. But
What is your second favorite art supply after watercolor?
maybe gouache.
It's my first day of my second college class, and I woke up at 5 a.m. to a Charlie horse and just saw that my dog ruined two things I love. This live stream is keeping me sleeping.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You know what? I think
Have you heard of Tonga? It's my birth country. I recommend it if you like a little country with nice local people. That's Dante.
No.
I have heard of Tonga, but I don't know anything about it. What's the oldest thing you own? Is it the hookah?
I don't know. I have some stuff from my mom from family from Iran. So some stuff might be 100 or so years old. Actually, no, I have some Roman coins.
You do.
Yeah, I have some old Roman coins I picked up in Spain. All right, I decided I'm going for the pinks. The yellows are going to go with the greens. Executive decision.
Can you do an ink tutorial?
I have done videos on inking.
He has drawn Wednesday.
I did do Wednesday, yeah.
You can go back and look at the videos from like 2 or 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite artists on YouTube?
Yeah. I can't think of any right now, but I should link some.
You are going to be going live tomorrow with Kim Diaz.
No, a week from or next Tuesday, I'll be going live with one of my favorite artists.
Okay. Do you start a new travel journal for every trip you go on, or just stick to one sketchbook until it's full?
I stick to one till it's full.
What music do you listen to?
Mostly 70s, 80s, 90s rock, pop.
How should I shade with pencils?
Very carefully. No, there's a video on realism if you want to take a look.
Are these pens good with watercolors?
I haven't tried them yet. Generally, pens aren't great with watercolors. They're better with colored pencils.
They seem to blend. You've done some with colored pencils recently and used them on the Israel painting that you did the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that I've seen over the really long time I've been watching Scott do art is the markers and colored pencils go really well together. But he's very like one medium when you do your watercolors. You'd like to just do watercolors, maybe with some little highlights with the colored pencils, but not like you would do with the markers.
Yeah.
They want to know how we met.
Oh, we met working. We were both in college, and we were working at a department store. I was fashion jewelry. She was handbags.
That should have told you something right there.
Stop falling over.
He was just as cute then as he is now. I think he's cuter now.
Stupid, poopy.
No. This is just not a good situation. They just keep flopping over.
It's not good.
Floppy. Oh, like bunny ears. Like lop-eared bunny ears. Floppy. Anyway. Let's see. Do you like musical instruments?
I do when they're in the hands of someone competent, not in my hands.
Okay. Rajab, can I please get to know that where I can get cheap but good art supplies being a 13-year-old school student from India? Boy, I wish I could.
Yeah, we wish we could help you. We've tried, but there is really no place that we can find online that
we are trying to work with several different people to try to get things to India, and it is so hard to ship things to your country. I don't know why, but it is. It just is. So, Yeah, we're gonna keep working on it, but yeah, it's difficult. So as soon as we have something, we'll be sure to let you guys know.
All right, I think I have a plan. So my Browns.
Favorite bands?
Def Leppard, the Beatles, Toad the Wet Sprocket, Keen.
You have so much
Yeah.
to do this. Are you planning something like a fan meeting?
No, I am not great in person.
He's really not. Can you make a beard tutorial?
A beard tutorial.
In public, have you ever met any people that recognize you?
Only once.
One time.
Though someone did leave a message saying that they saw us in Animal Kingdom. I was holding a bag while you were doing pin trading.
Oh,
and they did not stop and say hi.
You can't. If you see us, you can stop. And
Yeah,
say
please
hi.
do.
I mean, don't come up behind us and scream or anything, but come say hi.
Yeah, come say hi.
Oh, Anne Marie says, hello, wonderful humans. I'm being sneaky at work and I'm using this live post teaching sleep deprived but caffeinated. You're so funny. Kiddo. You're a woman after my own heart. Sleep deprived but caffeinated. Here we go. I am 0 for 2 on nights of sleep with the doggies, so there you go. She is up all night and sleeps all day. She's driving me bananas. But we love her.
All right, we're going to move into the purples.
I would love to see you paint Star Wars characters.
Oh, tons of them.
He has painted so many.
Yeah, there's tons of them.
There's a gallery on our website. You can see a lot of the paintings that Scott's done. Did you feel like there was something wrong with you before you got diagnosed, or were you more stubborn knowing you were different but not caring as much to compare yourself to others?
It's a tough one. Looking back, I always felt I was a little different. I think we all feel a little different. Yeah, looking back, I would say I did feel a little different, but I just didn't know how, because you can't know what other people are going through.
You also don't care as much when you're our age now. So when we were in our 20s and 30s, it was different. I think you care a lot more about what other people think of you, and you care about if you look different. When you hit 50, you just don't care. You're like, I'm awesome. If you don't recognize it, you're missing out. So there you go. Did you mask your autism, and if so, how did you approach unmasking? I was diagnosed last year at 51 and masked heavily for decades. Learning to unmask has been difficult for me. I'm
still trying to figure it out.
I think you embracing it and just being like, you know what, putting your headphones on when you go out in public if it's too loud, and sort of saying, I'm gonna go find a quiet place to be, or I don't really feel comfortable with this right now. I think that's been helpful for you.
Yeah.
But you've done that more since you've been diagnosed. You didn't used to do it. You used to tough it out.
Yeah.
And now instead of toughing it out, you'll tell me what you need. Or you'll say, I'm not comfortable, or I need a little bit of time away or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's an unmasking, or maybe that's just saying what you need. But
you don't know what you need unless you get diagnosed.
That's true. Well, no, you knew what you needed. You needed to be away from the noises.
But I was always told that I was being rude.
That's true.
And but if
the first time you realized that something could have been wrong was when you were talking to why can I never remember her name?
Sound of the Forest?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was wearing those headphones, and you thought, oh my God, I'm gonna try those headphones. that was the first time that something clicked in you that you thought, that I saw, that maybe you thought, maybe I could be on the spectrum, because these have really helped me. And he wears them everywhere. I am not by nature a quiet person, and so he'll wear them in the house because sometimes I'm just loud, and I don't take it personal anymore. I did at first. I was like, what do you mean I'm loud?
And she would say it very loudly.
I would, exactly. And now I try to be quieter. I do. Does it bother you when people copy your art?
No, I think it's amazing.
And not credit you?
Yeah, no, totally fine.
How is AI art theft?
I think the fact that it's not generating something originally from zero, like, from a blank page, it's taking pieces of other people's art and manipulating them. And you can still see the autographs. You could still see the people's signatures on that. It'll get better. It will get better. It's just currently that's what it's currently doing.
Would you recommend acrylic markers over alcohol markers?
I really like those acrylic markers, but
well, hold on. It depends on what you're drawing on.
Yeah.
You like the acrylic markers on things like the controllers, on things like the record that you did.
Yeah.
But you didn't necessarily like them on paper.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you're using them for, I think.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to have it go like this and then come around this way. So I'm going to take all of
like
these.
Like an actual rainbow. So if you turn it on the side, it'll look like a rainbow.
Okay, I wasn't thinking rainbow, but okay.
I'm going with rainbows. This would be so fun to do. I'm so jealous. I probably spend more time sorting my art materials than actually using them. You're so funny.
I really did want to draw something today, but I opened this up and went, no, this is what we're doing today.
This is like a can of worms, you guys. Oh my god. I love art, but it's really hard for me to stay motivated. Do you have any advice to help me stay motivated?
Yes, I've done a couple videos on it, but essentially, what I recommend is that you get out, journal, draw the things around you. That's what like Monet used to do. He used to go and paint places, and
he used to go out into beautiful fields.
Yeah.
Stream.
Water lilies and whatnot. The other thing is to go to a museum and get inspired by other artists. Study some of the masters.
Go to a botanical garden. Go to a zoo.
I also get a ton of my art is based off of cosplayers and costume makers that I follow.
And he has a video on photo reference that you can find some of those people if you'd like to use some of those references.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna now move.
Aww. You guys are sweet. A says, thanks for reading my comment. It made me feel better too. Your videos are always such a peaceful corner of the internet. They provide a great stage space. Thanks for everything.
Oh, thank you.
If you were a Star Trek character, who would you be?
I think I would like to be. Are they the Trills? Dax, she was a Trill, because they can live multiple lives in different bodies and experience different, all these different things. And I think that would be really cool.
I want to be Deanna Troy because I'm so sick of not understanding people. I like to understand them more. But then there's
because that's what you need is on top of your own emotions, everybody else's emotions.
But there's a large party that would like to do like work and just rage. I would love that. Just being honest, they asked suggestions on what to paint with watercolors. Red Panda. The answer to everything is Red Panda. What's your favorite chocolate bar?
Favorite chocolate bar. I don't really have a favorite chocolate bar.
I've been fortunate enough to have some really good chocolate sent to me by some lovely people. And I haven't tried all the chocolate in the world, I think that's gonna need to happen though. So before I can make that, we're gonna have to go to Switzerland so I can have some Swiss chocolate. We're gonna have to go to Germany for Belgian chocolate. We have to go to Belgian chocolates. I'm gonna have to do that, honey. Sorry.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go. How long does it take you to fill one sketchbook?
Depends on how many pages. If the way I look at some of these is if it's 30 pages, and I'll do a page a day for 30 days. But like my travel journal will take me a year because I'm not traveling that often.
Right. But you also take it around with you when we go places, like if we go to the zoo. We go to
Yeah.
Whoop. You're okay. All right. Let's see. There was a question about. This is the first time I've been on a live. Donna, would you say you've learned a lot about art being married to Scott? Oh my God, yes. My family was never into art. Hold that thought 1 second. As a matter of fact, my family is about as far away from an artistic family as you can get. Very practical people. And I love the fact that I have learned so much about art just being with him, and it makes me incredibly happy. So there we are. Love it. I do believe Santa is here.
Hey, Santa.
How are you today, friend? He says, look at all the pretty colors like Christmas lights. For what it's worth, someone who shall remain nameless in this household still has 3 little Christmas trees up with pretty white lights on them. I'll leave it to your imagination. Who would be that person? Oh, God. Is YouTube your full-time job?
It is currently. It was never before, but 2022 was really good for us. I mean, we gained
For the first time in 30 years.
Yeah, 1.5 million followers. I mean, it was really, really cool.
If given the opportunity, what comic series would you like to work on again?
Not including my own series, maybe Superman.
Oh, Bethany still got trees up, and Nixia's tree is still up. Guilty.
All right, so.
Oh, Ella says your channel got me inspired to use watercolor more often.
Oh, fantastic. All right, so I don't have the ability to put them in a single order because they just keep kind of flopping around.
Yes.
So I think I've had to just kind of put them in a general order.
Oh, good gravy.
Which is not very pleasing to me.
I was wondering when you were going to realize it wasn't very pleasing.
I'm not happy.
Scott does not do calligraphy. I do some writing stuff.
Honey, you got a dog out front.
No, she does not get to bark at up, down, up, down, up, down.
She goes outside, she barks, and then she wants back in.
Jeez. She's driving me cuckoo. Come on, you little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Come on. Oh, no, go ahead. Knock over all Dad's things. Really, go ahead. We're okay with it. It's okay. It's okay. Are you done being a pickle now? Come here. Uppy, 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 uppy.
Okay, I'm going to take a break and show you guys the art beak.
God, you're killing me, Smalls.
So this is the 120 set. Can you guys see this okay?
Yes. Why are we taking a break and showing art beak?
Because I want to show you one thing. I think I can pick this up. Yes, I can. All right. You guys see that?
Nope, can't see it. I'm just kidding. We can totally see it. Okay, why don't you go upstairs? Go
This is what I like. This is really cool. I could just pop these things into this and they don't move around. And so I can organize them really, really well.
Those are helpful.
Yeah, that's what I would like to see if you're going to spend $250 on a set, give me a way to organize it.
Yeah. I have the 120 set of Ohuhu markers the other day, and I love them. The brush nib is to die for, this Dalton. I have the same set and just color-coded mine. Autism can be hard to diagnose because it varies from person to person. No two people on the spectrum are alike. From what I observed, I've got a lot of friends on the spectrum as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you could be any character in Animal Crackers, which one would you be?
Oof.
Well, I'm Petunia the fat lady, so.
Yeah, Donna's already Petunia the fat lady.
So there you go. Which, by the way, it's kind of cool that she's over my desk and over my shoulder every time I'm on a Zoom call or something. I angle the camera so that she's over my shoulder.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it would be Owen, just because he's a dad and I relate to that a bit more.
Isabella says, using travel as an excuse to taste chocolate. Yes. I'm just saying, I mean, we used Venice to try the gelato and all of the fun Venetian foods and wine and everything else. Oh, God, and cappuccino. Everything was better there. Everything was better. Anyway.
All right, I think I'm going to call this as good as I can get it without any kind of organizational
Are you kidding?
things. What?
Seriously? Oh my God, really?
Okay.
That's
What part is bothering you?
Well, you've got the blues are swirling, the lighter blues are swirling up into the darker blues. The greens, you've got yellows down at the bottom of the dark greens down here. In this middle bottom section, you've got the browns are smooshed together, and then you got a couple of them that look almost pink that belong, I think, over on the other side. I don't know. Anyway,
I will try to organize them a little better for you.
It's killing me, Smalls. It's killing me. I am deeply inspired by your autism story. I also struggle with autism. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, my pleasure.
Are you taking inspiration from your feelings?
I don't know. I might be. I've never had a feeling before.
Nambari says Scott summoned all of the neurodivergent people to watch exquisite colors.
Yeah, see, I think this color is maybe better over here.
If you wouldn't have gone live, would you do anything else while organizing?
Listen to music.
Oh yeah, he'd be humming a tune, people. If you would guess, how many art supplies do you have?
Oh God, I did a video where I kind of showed some of the art supplies I have. I'll let you all guess.
You guys, so many.
I think I'm gonna take this one
So
and
many.
swap it with you guys here.
Shalom Derby Fairy says, this is like watching my hubby at his study desk. He has order and chaotic creativity. What are your favorite books?
The Hobbit. I'm not much of a book reader. Yeah.
I have the new Prince Harry memoir. I can't wait to read that. That's gonna be my next read. Right now I'm reading this great book about it's called Calm, and it's, let me read you the title. It's by Chris Bailey, and of course now How to Calm Your Mind, Finding Presence and Productivity in Anxious Times. And it is a great read. I'm on this chapter called Analog, and they're talking about, which I think is perfect for you guys, for all of us here, because art, the way we do art, is more analog. Like it's just, pencil, paper, whatever. I journal using a fountain pen and paper. And they're talking about how like there's a way to live with the digital things of our world, but still the analog things of our world, like reading a physical book, writing with an actual pen or pencil, that does something to your brain and actually provides you with a little bit of rest from all the dopamine of, the binging of the emails and all of the things going on in the world and constant barrage of news and everything else. Anyways, great book, good read, highly recommend. 2 thumbs up. Yes, 2 thumbs up. AI art generates from various artists. Honestly, it's not my vibe for right now, but if it improves, maybe my views might change on it. I think it can be used for inspiration, not a replacement, though.
Exactly.
Do you still have your paint set up? I really want it. Yes, the paint set is still available. If you go to our website, you can just click right through. Sebastian says, hey, Scott, you know what I would do when sorting those? Dump it all on the floor. Oh, God.
Thanks for the chaos.
What is the most expensive art supply you bought that you believe justifies the price?
My art table. I had the same drawing table I got when I graduated high school,
Yep.
and I had it for 30 years. Yeah, 30 years till I was in my 40s.
You did.
And then, so that I finally bought a really nice drafting table.
And it's not rickety and it doesn't shake every time you draw on it.
And it's pretty too. It's really pretty.
Yeah. You are so good at art and you always inspire me to paint with watercolors, and I always have to sort my pens and pencils. Also, what's your favorite medium?
Watercolor. I like the watercolor and ink.
How long does it take you to fill one sketchbook?
It depends. If I'm doing a challenge, then I can usually finish it in, like 30 days.
How did you know you were autistic?
I didn't. I went and got tested.
I think the appropriate question is, why did you get tested? There had to have been something that you thought maybe you saw in yourself that you might have a reason to go get tested.
Yeah.
And so, but also, why at your age? Do you think it's important at any age to get tested?
Only if you feel you need it.
Cornishon says, I wear noise canceling headphones nonstop when I'm at home, and I really hate noise in general. I'm worried now, LOL. I don't think it's anything to worry about.
It's not anything to worry about.
The world is a place that is just so loud that everything screams for your attention. Everything. Yeah, I don't feel bad about wearing it. Drat says, I have earplugs that were supposed to be for band practice. We totally didn't wear them, but I found that they help me when I'm out and about. Sometimes
that's great.
You need that, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing things that help you function better in the world. Not one thing wrong with that. Nothing. I got the 168 pack for Christmas.
Well, that's great.
What are some of your other special interests?
I like video games, and I like playing golf, but I don't get to play very often. Fantasy hockey with
Have
my.
you ever tried painting and drawing blindfolded? Is that a thing?
No. I mean,
No. We have never been to Australia, and I'm not sure I want to go because huntsman spiders. Yeah. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Oh my God, he is so introverted. It's
introvert.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Yes, I am an ambivert. I don't mind people. I mind people more now than I used to, but I think a little quiet time is important for everybody. I really do. What was your favorite movie of 2022?
I honestly don't remember them all, but the first one that came to mind was Bullet Train. Was actually pretty fun.
It looks like a puzzle. So funny. I haven't been diagnosed, but I feel like I might be on the spectrum. It's happened a couple times at events. I've ended up outside in a panic attack, or that I just zone out with NC headphones, noise canceling headphones. I get that. I get that. Peopling is hard sometimes. Life can be difficult sometimes. And if you feel like you should, especially with the panic attacks, maybe you should go talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. I know I had a panic attack in the grocery store at the very beginning of COVID, and it's a thing. And sometimes it's just, I think we need to give ourselves a little bit of grace, because being a human and going through all the things we've all had to go through these last 3 years, we need to be nicer to ourselves. You know, if you need noise canceling headphones, or you need to just stay at home one afternoon and just be kind to yourself and read a book or draw or, you know, journal or whatever you need to do, you just need to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly okay. You know? Let's see. I just got some new watercolors. This is Letter Lady Z. But all I've used them for is swatching them. I'm feeling frozen with not knowing what to do with them to get started learning how to use them. Any advice?
Don't feel frozen. Just do me a favor and make a little piece of art every day. Spend 1 hour a day making art. And don't do it out of your head. Get a picture, go outside, do something like that.
Sorry, I found it interesting.
So that will absolutely help you out. But you just gotta it's like roller skating. You know, you can read books on it, but the best thing you could do is to actually just get out there and skate, and you'll get your sea legs, so to speak.
If you would guess how many art supplies, oh, we did that one. How many art supplies do you have? She's funny. Let's see. Your videos helped me get out of a really bad art block caused by stress during university. Thank you for creating such inspiring art and motivational videos.
Oh, absolutely, my pleasure.
Well, we're just happy that you're here.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here with us this morning, in spite of the fact that Scott is still
just sitting here organizing
his markers. And
well, I did offer to stop, and you were like, "No, you can't stop.
You didn't do it right. You gotta finish.
You can't get up until it's done right."
Exactly. Yes, we are reading the questions off of here. I feel bad for him. Do you love organizing markers?
Not anymore. No, it's fine. I do like it's a little what's the word I'm thinking of? It's therapeutic in a lot of ways.
What's your favorite color?
Payne's gray.
Tips for young artists.
Draw everything every day.
Are panic attacks real? No, yeah, they are. Absolutely. Yeah. They're absolutely real. Yeah. I've always had anxiety all my life, and I just was told to like deal with it. And it manifests itself in different ways. You can have like your heart starts fluttering, you get knots in your stomach or whatever it is, at least for me. But yeah, I left a full grocery cart almost and walked out of the grocery store. That's the point that I was at. So yeah, panic attacks are real, and people deal with things in a different way. And I think we all just need to be kind to each other, because nobody really knows what anybody else is going through in life. You know, they just don't. There's a little booklet included with a nice array. Maybe try that.
Oh, I yeah, the numbers didn't match up, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it didn't even look.
I don't know why. Here's the booklet for anybody asking.
Yeah.
And
that's not a booklet. That's a novel. Just saying.
It is a nice array, but you have, you know, lights here and lights here and then lights here, and then, you know, so, and I like to be able to go, I'm in this range, and now I'm in this range, you know.
How can I get better at finishing sketchbooks? I always start them and never finish them.
Try giving yourself a theme, like, you know, 30 days of studying the masters, or drawing barns, or something like that. Mm-hmm. The other thing you could do is you could try finding a theme is the best thing. I'm going to draw all the characters from Wednesday or Harry Potter or something, and there you go. You've got it. That's the best thing I could recommend because that's what's always worked for me.
Do you plan on continuing your Black History Month series this year?
I'd like to. I should talk to Levert about that because I liked it with his voice and his stories.
Yeah. How much did these cost? Okay, this package of 320 markers is $244.99.
They did give us a 10% discount.
And you can use that code. They said the code would be active for 3 months, and it's only available on their site, not available on Amazon or anything else, because I guess they discount them a smidge on Amazon. I don't know. But if you go to our website, you can click through and you'll have the discount code is there. I think it's Scott 10 or something like that. I can't remember. Richard says, tune in next time when Scott changes his watercolor water live. How are you today, Scott?
I'm doing good. I think this would have come out a little bit better, like I said, with those grids, and we're gonna have a talk with Ohuhu about that.
Indeed gonna have a talk.
But all things considered, I'm feeling like this was a successful morning.
Oh, Devin says, have you tried 3D printing? I bet you could easily print a grid to help organize stuff like this. We don't have a 3D printer.
I don't have a 3D printer. Our son has access to one in school.
Oh my God. Nixie says, I dare you to dump them. I will send you a jar of atomic fireballs again. Yes! She just wants to see chaos. Wacky Wednesday equals marker organization ASMR. Which brand of alcohol markers are your favorite?
I haven't tried these yet, but right now my favorite are the Artex.
Sir, you are very inspiring. Any tips on video editing?
Oh, I think I'm getting a little better at it. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, and I really kind of like it. My biggest tip is to watch your video, and the second you're like, okay, where's the next shot? That's where you want to cut. That's really been helping me out a lot. Is just finding out when I get bored.
Yeah, it is. Jordan has been wondering about getting diagnosed. It's difficult to find anyone in their area that takes insurance. That is difficult. And we did pay for the testing ourselves.
Yeah.
What art supplies do you hate the most?
Right now, it would be oil pastels. I've tried them a few times. I just can't seem to get the hang of it.
Scott's favorite watercolor is Winsor & Newton. I don't think you've ever tried Art Rage as a digital program. That's not something I remember. Do you have any tips on improving realism?
There's a video on that, and essentially it's the smoothness is what you're looking for.
And David's here.
Hey, David.
Let's see.
I don't know. Should this one go back here?
Did you ever answer what your favorite chocolate bar is? Because people are asking me that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't like chocolate bars that much. Like I'll eat those. I'll have a bite or two of I like the Andes candies or the Toblerones or something like that.
Will you ever do a plein air live stream?
We've talked about doing that.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of we were even thinking of doing that from Venice.
It's hard because when you're out, you don't have a steady, like here we have our internet, we're like directly hooked into the internet. So if you think the fading in and out and the voice stuff is difficult sometimes here from the Hobbit hole, I would shudder to think what it would be like when we're out somewhere. And we didn't, we tried in Venice, but it wasn't, sometimes you would get service and sometimes you wouldn't. because if you're in between the buildings and things like that, so yeah, we could try, but I don't know. Bullet train is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna draw tangerine one of these days.
You're gonna draw a tangerine?
No, tangerine.
What does that mean?
From Bullet Train.
Oh! Okay, sorry.
I said tangerine, you said a tangerine.
Well,
so I corrected you, I said no, tangerine.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay.
What do you guys think? It's better, right? It's not perfect, but it's better.
I don't know. Anna wants you to draw someone from Clue. Please move those out of the gray zone.
Which ones?
The fluorescent ones.
I don't know where to put them.
I don't know where to put them either. Hello from Ireland. I usually do short cartoon pieces, but do you have any tips on how to spend more time on my work to improve?
Okay, say it one more time.
I usually do short cartoon pieces, but do you have any tips on how to spend more time on my work to improve?
Oh, I really think journaling is the best thing. You know, keep a journal. Sketch the world around you. That's the one that's helped me the most.
This is the New King, and they say, big fan and love that someone Assyrian is so publicly successful with their art. Any desire to make more Assyrian/Mesopotamian art? Oh,
thank you. Yeah, I would love to. I would need to find out how and what. It really isn't something that my uncle did a bunch of really nice, like Assyrian horses and whatnot. But I don't know how my style would work towards that. I think for me, I would love to go to Iran or Iraq and see some of the original stuff, go to the original places and add those to my journal. That's what I'd like to do. And I've been talking to a friend of mine, another fellow Assyrian, and she's been trying to get me to go out to Iraq and bring my mom. But, I'm bad enough with travel, add on the fear of, everything else. Yeah, I don't know, but.
And your mom is not portable right now.
No, she's not.
Yeah. Which makes that more difficult.
Okay, what do I do with these? Do I just keep these out?
You just throw them away. Throw them on the floor like you did with the oil pastels. Just chuck them. There you go. They're gone. They're dead to us.
Dead to us.
Okay. So Trinity Cricket. Hi, I'm quite young and I don't know what to draw. So can you give me creative suggestions? Red Panda.
I would also say, do me a favor and get out of the house and go sketch something that you see. That will help you so much.
If they're very young.
If you're very young, then just there are museums like the Met and the Louvre where you can go online and you can look at the art and study some of the artists. Okay, I think we are ready to make art.
Yay! You have 7 minutes to make a piece. Oh God! I'm sorry.
Here we go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I did this seemingly impossible task. And it would have been easier, but also more time consuming had it had the grids, because, then I could get into each and every one. But
subtles. That would have taken 3 times as long though. Yeah.
So you got the yellowish to the pinks, to the reds, to the purples, to the violets, or to the lavenders, to the blues, to the teals, to the greens, to the yellows, to the browns, to the grays.
We are hearing that the grays should go right under the blues and the greens where the grays are. The New King says, great to hear that. Thank you. You should definitely travel to the Middle East whenever you're comfortable. Feel free to reach out to the community I still remember your interview on the Assyrian podcast.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is something that I definitely would want to do. I get Venice, Italy was the furthest we've ever traveled, and that took a lot. I wanted to back out. It took a lot for me to
He
go.
wanted to back out like 2 days before we left.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, no,
So, you know, it would take a lot for me to be able to go to some place like Iran, where my grandparents, you know, left, you know, because they were, you know, being hunted, you know, Assyrians were driven out of that area. So, there's a little bit of, I think, generational trauma to going back, but I would like to.
I think you'd like to see where your grandparents grew up, you know. Okay. So what brand of watercolor do you recommend for an artist who has a medium budget?
Medium budget, I would say Winsor & Newton Cotman series.
Let's see. I think he's done organizing, guys. I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. And
I recently got a nicer set of watercolors that has Payne's Gray. I didn't get it why it was your favorite color until I tried it. It's magnificent.
Isn't it? It's so nice.
Is that your wife?
That is my wife.
Guilty.
Of 30 years.
She's scratching herself. And
is that it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. No, this is not pre-recorded.
No, this is live.
Surprise, surprise. I would suggest against plain air live streams for safety reasons. I don't know what that means. What do you mean safety reasons? Like we wouldn't be doing them on train tracks or anything. Oh, Paul Borowski's here. Still working on making the leather Swiss medic bag, getting close to finishing it. A lot of old school techniques to learn.
Oh, that's great, Paul.
That's exciting. You guys, if you haven't checked out Paul Pick's photos, he's here in our thing. He's making a leather Swiss medic bag, which is pretty cool. I mean, he does leather working and it's amazing. You got to check it out. It's really cool. I have a good hack for the Ohuhus. Color on blank easy peel labels and wrap them around the marker so you can know the colors. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best art school to get a degree in animation? We haven't been in school
Yeah,
in 100 years.
I really wish I could help you with that.
Yeah. There's videos in the Art Hacks playlist on drawing noses and eyes and faces and all the different things. Try coming to Turkey. If you use dollars, it won't cost much to stay here.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
I want to do the Orient Express, the train ride. So, let's see. Scott, I remember you promised to paint something today.
Yes, I was going to do landscapes today, and then I opened this up. I'm sorry, but something had to be done.
And the New King says the generational trauma is real. I feel you. Thank you for speaking openly about it.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, well, it was an hour and a half of reorganizing a 320 set. Yeah. Time to make a video about it. So, thank you all for hanging out with us. We will see you on Friday, where I will
paint something,
draw or paint something or mark something.
Yep, he will. But thanks for all your great questions today.
Yeah, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Yeah, and I know it wasn't the most exciting day, but it had to be done. It had to be done.
It did have to be done because good Lord. All right, guys, we will see you on Friday. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, everybody. Bye.
Bye.